Just recently, the White House reported that they had underestimated the debt by $2 trillion. That's not exactly a rounding error.
Whoops.
So in the time I've been speaking to you, literally millions and millions of dollars are clicking off the debt clock in terms of interest on that loan. Just amazing. It's going to cost somewhere between 30 to 40,000 people for everybody that I'm looking at and everybody in America for this. Anyway, they're expecting that debt's going to triple. And the way they're spending money, you can bet on it. So there's 6.7 million people out of work, and the Greek known as stimulus, I say, is in a Turkish jail because I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. But I do know where his fat brother Porculus is. He's in Washington, and he's in a big city near you. Our government is a crackhead that we keep expecting to check himself into rehab. And what I said is, let's check him in for him. So, you thought this administration's cabinet picks were a little strange. How about them czars? Did Iran have a sale on extremists? Buy one, get 40 free. And think, guys, this is the best that Obama could find. You know, you can judge a man by the people he puts around him. That's the definition of leadership, and you're seeing it. So they wonder why we're out here. According to MSNBC, and I'm going to translate that because they got about the viewership of your child's YouTube play. But according to this so-called media outlet, 45 to 65% of you guys are racist. And they say that you're mad because the president is black. And I don't know about you, but I'm mad because the president spends money like a real housewife from Atlanta. He actually makes Bernie Madoff look like a good guy. But if I am a racist, I'm a racist of the most heinous kind because I hate people of all colors who believe that the government should take, confiscate, and redistribute my money and give it to people who don't want to work for it. Let's just call them what they are. They're a bunch of deadbeats. If you know them, you tell them they absolutely disgust me, and I will give them the evil eye, and I don't want them dating my kids. They take the biggest, baddest bully on the block called the federal government, and they use him to reward shiftless and lazy people. That's what they do. And it's so twisted that the government obliges them and calls it humanitarian that they support him, that they support those kind of people. And where I'm from, we call them extortionists. So where am I from? I'm from a little town called Brady, Texas. In the country. You like the deer hunt, you know where Brady is, probably. It's about 4 miles from Voca. If there's anybody knows where Voca is. Grew up on a 25,000-acre cattle ranch, and I'll tell you, there's something that can be said for growing up in the country because you get what's called common sense, something that's missing in Washington. But if you do decide to invest in my book, The Big Black Lie, you'll learn a lot more about my life. You got one already, right? And you'll learn how to battle wits of the knit kind with your eyes shut and your hands tied behind your back. You will laugh, you will cry from laughing, and you will sometimes laugh to keep from crying. You will learn that racism is the #1 problem in America, but not because it exists. Racism has existed since they split the tribes, and it will exist until the end of time. That's just a fact. There will always be some navel lint picking knuckle dragger that does not like me because I'm black. I don't give 2 shakes of a wet weenie for him. He's a Neanderthal and the idiots that Pelosi's talking about. But with all that said, I can tell you this: America is the most ingratiating, the most love of people, a country that will bring anybody in and wrap her arms around them and take her in her bosom than any country in the world. And that is a fact. The left doesn't want you to think that because you know what? It's difficult to fight when you're backing up. And they want to keep you backing up. So I'm here to tell you, you read my book, you'll stop backing up. A country that has as its leader, and I put that in quotes, a black man now has a racism index that amazingly corresponds with his approval rating. So in other words, the less you like him, the more racist you are, which is a lie. These Tea Parties, this is making a difference. We have stemmed the tide on secret ballot and card check, cap and tax, and death care, but only temporarily. Because I'm going to tell you, the left is not going to quit fighting for these things. They want to legislate on you. So I'm going to tell you guys, get on mailing lists, get involved, find your cause, whether it's healthcare, taxes, the economy, you name it, and get in the game. Find somebody to support, find the best candidate that follows your ideology and vote for that candidate. And quite frankly, I don't care who that is. Donate your time, your energy to support these people who are speaking for you.